G'day ladies and gents, welcome to another episode of NBA Recaps. Soxy Gamer. Like up the stream for luck for your NBA team. Let's get into it. We'll firstly just check. Hey! That. Firstly, we'll just check the results, see if there's any surprises, and then we will... wait a minute. Just had a heart attack there. I thought it was Monday. So this is today, is it? So we gotta go back. Yep, here it is. Have we done the day before? Have we done two? Oh, it's one game for two. Alright, so we'll cover Friday, then we'll get into Saturday. So 2nd of December, Dallas went down to Detroit. Luka really does need some help. Really does need some help. Working? Go back to a restaurant. Events. Oh, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Is that what it is now? Is that what's on? Oh yeah. Got a little link there. Nice. Alright, back to the game. Have a quick look at the highlights. Then we'll get into the next day. Then we're going to be grinding some NBA. Getting our Denver centerpiece player, Big Dikembe Mutombo.
In the league.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
In Detroit.
Luka needs another star player, man.
A 3-game losing streak coming in, and Luka Doncic, fresh off his 41-point triple-double on Tuesday, firing away from deep. He had 14 in the first quarter.
Is that lag?
For Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovic equaling Luka's shot prowess from beyond the arc. And how about Jaden Ivey? 16 points for him, his 18th game in double figures as a rookie, second behind Indiana's Benedict Mathurin. THJ, baseline fall away.
I know.
And Luka, who knocked down half of his 14 three-point attempts in this one, hits another one. He had 20 in the first half, but Detroit led 61-60 at intermission. More from Luka. That one is good. And then in transition off the steal,
Hardaway
Jr. plus the foul.
Timmy.
He had 26. His dad enjoying it as well in the stands. But on this young Detroit roster, it's Bogdanovic providing veteran leadership and a go-to guy from beyond the arc, knocking down threes all over the place is Bojan. He had 16 in the third quarter. And Christian Wood would catch fire with Dallas down by 9.
Ooh.
Now a 1-point game with less than 8 to go, and more from Christian Wood. He had 25 for the Mavs.
Nice.
Bogdanovic with Detroit down 1, puts them back on top by a point. He had 30. Marvin Bagley III sneaking it along the baseline. He's found a nice little roll for Detroit, who is up by 8 with under 2 to play. Now under a minute, It's a 5-point game. Luka razzling, dazzling, and hitting a 3. He had 35 in the ball game. Dallas down by 2. Reggie Bullock ties it at 117 with 22 ticks on the clock. And now with under 10, Detroit for the game winner. Isaiah Stewart from beyond the arc is no good. And then a tussle along the floor as time runs out. So the two teams would head into overtime, and that's when Killian Hayes would take over. He had 8 of his season-high 22 in the extra session, including that dagger 3 right there.
Dang.
131, 125. Detroit wins it at home. Dallas now 1-8 on the road and 10-11 overall.
All right, so that's Friday. There was one game. That's crazy. Hello? Hello? Alright, so we'll go to Saturday. Saturday there's a whole heap of games. So we'll get straight into Washington, Charlotte. Straight into it. Wah, 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 wah.
Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards taking on Terry Rozier and the Charlotte Hornets. And here's a look at Terry Rozier after the warm-up. The warm-up was good. Drives right in, sort of hangs in the air. Offhand, that shot goes 8-5 Charlotte in front. Kristaps Porzingis gives it back to Will Barton. Will Barton explodes to the rim to throw that. Hornets 20-17 at that point. Then Terry Rozier again. Driving in, and it's another tough left-handed layup in traffic. Charlotte by 9. Kyle Kuzma finding Daniel Gafford for the and one jam free throw. At that point, Charlotte's lead was at 5. And more from the Hornets. Nick Richards in for the stuff here. Then Rozier finds Kelly Oubre, and Kelly Oubre hits the 3.
He's claiming some of the free
again,
prom stuff.
Gets 3 more. 60-47, Charlotte in front. Later in the second quarter, Will Barton. Bradley Beal. Knocking down the 3. This part of 14 consecutive points for Beal. And Charlotte, well, they maintained a nice lead at the half, 74-59. In the third quarter, Mason Plumlee to P.J. Washington for the three-pointer. Charlotte up 80-66 at that point. Then Plumlee finds Kelly Oubre for the 3. 90-75 after that bucket. Charlotte still comfortably in control. Rozier, 3 more, knocking it down. He finished with 25 points and 8 assists. Charlotte up by 20. Washington trying to respond. Kristaps Porzingis, an and one layup. He'd make the free throw, 107-95, so the lead down to 12.
Beal.
Bradley Beal turns it on. Driving in for the layup. That one goes down.
Right.
Then Beal drives in and steps back for the jumper. Then it's Beal one more time, driving in for the reverse layup. He finished with 33 points and 7 assists. Charlotte's lead all the way down to 1. Now with time left, down by 1, Bradley Beal drives, steps back, pulls up, but it's no good. And the Hornets somehow, some way, watch it one more time, managed to hang on in a thriller. Your final score in this one, 117-116.
Oh shit, that's not it. yeah. Oh. What's that game? Why does it keep trying to go to a different game? Denver, Atlanta. Atlanta get up without Trey. That's crazy. That's just crazy talk.
Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets down south in the ATL taking on the Hawks. We're playing without Trae Young. He's sitting this one out with shoulder soreness, so it's A.J. Griffin helping to pick up the slack, knocking down a corner 3. Then Griffin drives and makes the floater. He had 24 points and 3 steals. Atlanta up by 9. Late first quarter, it's Bones Highland beating the buzzer with the nice step back 3 here, and Atlanta's lead is down to just 3, 28-25. Quarter number 2, off a steal. It's DeJounte Murray. Racing the other way, he picks up the pass and just drops it off to Onyeka Okongwu, who gets the big stuff. Atlanta by 4. Capella miss. Jalen Johnson just soaring in for the stuff there on the rebound. Atlanta goes up by 10 and still pouring it on. Jalen Johnson to DeJounte Murray for the three. Just steps right into it. Atlanta led it by 14 at the half, 60-46. Third quarter, here come the Nuggets. It's the two-time MVP trucking down the lane with the runner. Then getting it to Jamal Murray. He knocks down a three. Then off an Atlanta Hawks miss. Watch this pass from Nikola Jokic. Just slinging it perfectly up court. The Nuggets go the other way, and it ends in an alley-oop to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Later, Jokic drives and makes the short jumper. He had 24 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists on the game. Atlanta's lead down to 6. DeJounte Murray goes behind the back to hit the short jumper. And 34 points, 8 assists, and Atlanta gets the win. 117
Atlanta
to 109.
Atlanta. Good win. Good win. Good win. Highest third. Where are we up to? Miami, Boston. Apparently this game was bloody crazy. Let's have a look, shall we? Crazy. Thanks for the retweet.
It's a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals as Jimmy Butler, Miami Heat roll in to Boston to take on Jaylen Brown and the Celtics. We start you off in the third quarter, and it's Brown spotting up for the open wing three and knocking that down. Then Jason Tatum hits the crossover, makes his way inside, and that's very smooth as he goes with the left. Boston by 7. Entering back for Miami, Kyle Lowry finds a cutting bam out of Bio for the layup. He had 28 points and 7 rebounds.
Bam.
Tyler Hero he had 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. And Miami Jason Tatum blowing that one down on the other end. And then it's Grant Williams for 3 off the dish from Marcus Smart. Williams had 18 points on the game. Later, Jason Tatum driving for the baseline dunk with less than a minute to go. This cuts the Miami lead down to 1. For the Heat, Jimmy Butler drives around the world and then finds a fadeaway to his liking and hits it. So Miami up by 3. 5.1 seconds left.
Oh!
Way outside, off the bank somehow, some way. This one goes down. It ties the game at 110 and sends it into overtime. In that OT, Jaylen Brown was hot now, so he just kept on shooting. Here he is with the jumper. He finished with a career-high 37 points, grabbed 14 rebounds, and dished out 5 assists. Jason Tatum misses a shot from close, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. He had 14 points and 12 rebounds, and Jaylen Brown picking up the slack from an
Jimmy.
Jason Tatum. We're tied at 114. Butler drives, hits the jumper. Butler steps back and hits another jumper, and Jimmy Butler overcomes Brown and Tatum as Miami wins in overtime. He found a score of 120.
What a game.
I hope everybody's starting to.
Oh shit! I think the timing's out. Doesn't matter as much because it's just highlights. All right. Fuck. Nets, Raptors. Let's have a look.
Pascal Siakam and the Toronto Raptors squaring off against Kevin Durant. Is the Brooklyn Nets. And Brooklyn rolling early. Watch this play. Royce O'Neal drives baseline, fires a pass to Kyrie Irving, who takes a lot of contact. Somehow still the focus to make this shot. Little and one play for Irving. He missed the
Kyrie.
Later, The Nets passing the rock around the arc, and they find Joe Harris pulling the three. This is a good sign for the Nets. You want him knocking down threes. T.J. Warren, playing his first game since December 29th of 2020, connects on the baseline jumper on his first attempt, and boy, the Nets bench love seeing that. Brooklyn on a 15-0 run, they're up 32-10, more domination from the same squad. Nick Claxton on the business end of this alley-oop. Then it's Kyrie Irving driving and finishing with the left-handed the ball. Tremendous.
Kyrie.
Seth Curry passing to Irving for the three at the break. The Nets led it by a cool 23, 72-49. Third quarter, it's Kevin Durant going to work, knocking down a pull-up jumper here. And then Irving in transition passes back to Durant, and Durant goes up and lays that one gently over the rim. Then Durant takes the inbounds pass and hits the turnaround jumper. He had 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And you see Brooklyn still cruising at this point. Joe Harris in the corner, 4-3. Brooklyn up 96-72. Kyrie drives the baseline and makes a nice little layup. He had 27 points in the game. This was Brooklyn's game all the time. They bring it home by 9. Your final score,
Brooklyn.
114-105.
They're on Brooklyn. They were a bit worrying at the start of the season. Alright, what are we up to? Cleveland, Orlando. Mitchell. Mitchell's back in the lineup. I think he missed last game. Let's give it a go.
Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers going head-to-head against the number 1 pick in the draft, Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic, and it's Mitchell starting strong. Will drive and hang for the bucket.
Like an old school player, isn't he?
Mitchell drains the step back three.
Oh.
Cleveland up 22-15 at that point. Late the first, it's Banchero driving for the and one layup. He had 22 points and 5 rebounds with 4 assists in the game. Hoop and harm there, and it was after
Darius
Garland gets the steal and the layup. The 7 is Evan Mobley on the offense towards the rebound throwdown. Then Mobley going coast to coast for the Euro. These numbers: 19 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and Cleveland at the half by 7. Markelle Fultz, what a talent he is. Little head fake, step back, knocks down the shot. Good to see him healthy. And Donovan Mitchell at it again. Triple from the wing. This pushes Cleveland's lead to 11.
Don't even.
Just pulling that. Stretches the lead to 14. Then Mitchell coast to coast, and that's money. He was 7 of 11 on threes. He finished with
7 threes,
Cleveland up by
nice.
18 from the Magic. Cole Anthony, the nifty little first layup. Franz Wagner gets a step back 3. All of a sudden, Cleveland's lead is down to 8 points, 100-92. Late in the fourth.
Darius.
Garland gets free with the pump fake.
That quick release.
18 points and 6 assists on the game.
Bam.
Cleveland is on the win by 11. Your final
Are you
score,
serious right now,
107.
bro? Are you serious right now, bro?
Cavs. Alright, Lakers, Bucks. Apparently this game was something else. This game was something else, man. AD beastin'.
Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks were not able to make a healthy defense of their NBA title because they lost this man, Chris Middleton. He's making his season debut, his first game since Game 2 of the 2022 first round of the playoffs.
Man.
He had an MCL sprain and wrist surgery. Taking on the Lakers, and boy, there's Drew Holiday to Giannis for the reverse jam. Anthony Davis blocks Giannis this time. The Lakers go the other way. LeBron James to Lonnie Walker, just superstars all over the court in this. Wes Matthews now to Chris Middleton, and boy, he can help. Knocking down the three. 17.7 assists in 26 minutes. It's his season debut.
Oh,
LeBron James
my God.
to Anthony Davis, and it's not his season debut. He's playing.
Oh.
The assist puts LeBron James ahead of Magic Johnson for 6th on the all-time assist list. We're in the 4th quarter, and the Bucks
Look at him go.
leading the way.
Oh,
Loses the handle. LeBron
shit.
picks it. We go the other way, and LeBron just gets swatted by Giannis. Too big, too athletic on this play from Giannis. Out of
Emotional
Lakers in
damage.
transition. Now Brook Lopez stuffs Anthony Davis,
Oh.
and on the other end, here comes Giannis, just trucking down the lane for the humongous jam. 40 points, 7 rebounds,
My God.
5 assists for Giannis. And this tied the game at 114. Lakers ahead by 1 when Drew Holiday knocks down this 3. He had 28 points and 9 assists. But LeBron James clutched down the stretch. 3 here, 28 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. Then Anthony Davis working on Lopez, gets around him with his quickness, gets the layup. Grayson Allen now makes a bad pass to Chris Middleton. Russell Westbrook all over the floor, giving everything. LeBron picks it up and dishes to Anthony Davis.
Good
What a play
play.
by the Lakers. Tremendous. 4 points, 10 rebounds. Lakers by 5. 13.3 seconds left. Lakers up by 3. Russell Westbrook at the line with a chance to give him a bigger lead. He misses. On the other end, Drew Holiday cannot connect
Davis.
on the 3. Look at Anthony Davis go and get the rebound, and the Lakers go and
Woo.
get that win. Final score in this 133 to 129.
Davis with 44 and 10. That's insane. That's huge numbers. That's huge. Alright, Philly, Memphis. Memphis got up. Man, poor Joel. We'll have a look at the standings after this as well.
The Memphis Grizzlies start a stretch on Friday with 6 of their next 7 at home, beginning with the Philadelphia 76ers and Joel Embiid. Ja Morant on the other end of things for the Grizzlies. He came in averaging 28 a game.
Stop.
He was right at the average. 28 in this one here. Knocks down a 3 ball.
This is a bowler.
Philly 19-16 early in this one. Joel Embiid. The ball gets tapped out to half court. The lob comes in, and Embiid just softly lays that one in. Back on the other end, Dylan Brooks, the tough one, gets it to go. Free throw. He passed Shane Battier for 11th on the all-time franchise scoring list in this one. And then he finds Jaren Jackson Jr. for the dunk. He had 22 in the ball game.
That's
Embiid
nice
showing
shot,
off those
Embiid.
guard-like skills. Fade away in the paint.
The Falcon?
And Ja Morant all by his lonesome. More from Ja. Going to maneuver his way in and finish with the left hand.
You think he's going to pass it?
Ja lobbing it to Brandon Clark, who snuck in along the baseline. Memphis by 10 at halftime, 64-54. Tobias Harris was questionable before this game with a non-COVID illness. It looks pretty healthy right there. A big-time slam. He had 21 and 11. And then here he finds Joel Embiid at the top of the key.
Joel!
Philly down by 6. Listen to Steven Adams' stat line here. That's one of his 3 steals. He had 9 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Philly's stat sheet. More from Brandon Clark. Beats the buzzer. Memphis led by 16. They led by 18 early in the 4th.
Shake.
Before Philly mounting a comeback. Shake Milton wide open for
Shake.
17. Now with a 7-point game. Embiid herky-jerky. He gets that one to go.
Oh, good movement.
35 and 12 did Embiid. Look at the offensive rebounding for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. And then on the defensive end, he says, not so fast. Joel, the swat, 1 of 4 for Jaren Jackson. And respect.
Nope.
Knows respect right there. 117-109.
Not here, son.
Final. Memphis has won at 3 of 4 and are now 8-2 at home
Wow.
this season.
Game. Big game. Alright, next game. What have we got? Getting down the list. Pelicans versus Spurs. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the highlights.
The New Orleans Pelicans, winners of 4 of their last 5 in San Antonio to take on the
Let's have a look.
Greg Popovich, a minor medical procedure. He would miss this one, so sitting in as the active head coach. Zion Williamson coming off a season-high 33 on Wednesday as he made 12 of 15 shots.
Dawson Daniels gone.
Gets the layup inside, then in transition, another one up ahead. New Orleans on top by 6 early on. For San Antonio, Keldon Johnson swooping to the hoop for 2. C.J. McCollum on the drive. Nice dish to Jonas Valanciunas. 21 points and 11 rebounds. And watch here, speaking of rebounds, Zion missing his own free throw, gets it back, and lays it in. Tied his career high with 15 boards in the contest. Devin Vassell with the steal. He goes coast to coast for 2. The young Spurs tying it at 49. Under a minute to go in the first half now. 4 from Vassell. Nice ball fake. And he knocks down one of his 5 triples. He had 25 in the game.
From downtown.
Scored 52 from downtown. Spurs. In the third. More from Keldon Johnson who had 15, including those 2 as he does a pull-up on the rim. Boom, shakalaka. After the finish. But later in the third, the Pelicans start to mount their charge. Zion, bucket in the foul right there. He completes the
Are you serious right now, bro?
Then Williamson with a steal and an easy one on the other end. He had 30 points in this one.
Oh, Valley.
More from Valanciunas. The ball fake. Nice and under from the big fella. And Zion handing it off to Trey Murphy.
Murphy.
Aptly named. Knocked down 5 trays in the contest. 117.99. Pelicans have won 3 in a row and 8 of 10. Spurs, meanwhile.
Done. Spurs are on a struggle streak. Alright, how many we got left, fams? We got Houston, Phoenix. 3 more. Then we get some games on. Houston Suns. Who have Houston even got anymore?
The Phoenix Suns, best in the West, 15-6 coming in. They were hosting the Houston Rockets. Came in last in the Western Conference at 5-16. Devin Booker picking up right where he left off on Wednesday after a 51-point effort, a 44-point effort on Monday. He is just filling the bucket every possible way. Gets into the paint right there. And then comes off the screen and knocks one down from the top of the key. Phoenix an early 10-point lead. Jabari Smith, the rookie out of Auburn, keeping the Rockets in this one. He's parked in the corner for 3 right there. And then Jalen Green, the long outlet, up ahead to the long-limbed Jabari Smith, tying it at 41. The Suns reclaiming the lead at the end of the first half. Devin Booker off glass. And then Cale Bridges comes up with the loose ball. And he will finish the 2-on-1. 64-57 Suns at halftime. In the third, Jalen Green with the swipe. Taking it from Devin Booker, and then he finishes splitting 2 defenders. And more from Green, driving baseline. He had 21 of his 30 in the second half. The Suns, though, pushing the lead. It's 11 here when Cam Payne lobs it to DeAndre Ayton in traffic. Booker a lay-in.
Cam Payne.
Then Bridges gets this run to go, plus the foul. He'd make the free throw.
Cam Payne.
Booker, a tough fadeaway with a hand in his face. Led by as many as 16. The Rockets, the young Rockets, coming back. Jabari Smith for 3 more.
Hey, go on, Thumper.
Working down on the block, Smith gets an easy one inside. And then Eric Gordon. With the Rockets up by 2, makes it a 5-point game. 2 to go. Suns down by 6 now, and Booker knocks down a 3. He had 41, and then he finds Payne for another one to tie it with 44 to go. 28 seconds to go. Still tied at 121. Jalen Green at the line. He makes the first free throw, misses the second. So on the other end, Suns down by 1. Booker trying for the step back. That's no good. Kevin Porter Jr. throws it right back to Phoenix. Booker's going to get another shot, and it's still no good. So Booker goes for 40 plus again, but it is not enough. The Suns snap their
lose.
6-game winning streak. All 5 Houston starters double figures as they win by 1.
The young Houston Rockets get over the hot Phoenix. Unbelievable. Alright, we've got Utah versus Indiana. I don't know what's going on down at Indiana, man. I don't even know. So we got another centerpiece last night.
7 of their last 10.
Show you
Utah
soon.
Jazz have lost 7 of their last 10. They were in Salt
Alright.
Lake City. It's Lowry Markkanen just continuing his
Oh,
assault. On
this
the
guy.
early part of the NBA schedule. Tough fadeaway is good right there. Then Malik Beasley in the corner for 3. Look at the pass from Jordan Clarkson, goes lefty.
Pass.
Finding the open Beasley in the corner. Then Markkanen. Knocks down a 3 off the feed.
He's got to get an updated card, man.
13. Buddy the Elf checking this one out. How about Miles Turner? Big fella already. His name being thrown around in trade rooms just like it was for much of the summer. And then Jalen Smith in the paint.
Oh, yep.
Benedict Mathurin.
Fire nice ones.
Jazz answer with a 17-0 run. Markkanen for 3. He had 24 and 13, his 10th double-double this season. He had 8 double-doubles in the last 3 seasons combined. Jordan Clarkson off glass, Utah by 16 at halftime. Tyrese Halliburton had 14 points, just 4 assists. Snapped a streak of 7 straight games with double-digit assists. There's Mathurin circling in the paint, 2. Walker Kessler, the rookie out of Auburn, with the alley-oop slam. He had a career-high 20, was 7 or 7 from the floor, had 11 rebounds as well.
Big guy.
Clarkson going behind the back to get to the rack for 2. Look at this nice move on TJ McConnell.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Are
You serious right now, bro?
Colin Sexton finding Simone Fontecchio in the corner for 3.
Yeah!
Utah wins 139 to 119. The Pacers have now lost 3 of 4, allowing a season-high 139 in the ball game.
Emotional damage.
10 wins against teams with a 500 or better record.
Damn. That's Pacers. What's going on? Then we got 2 games left. Let's have a look. One game left. They smashed them. Alright, let's have a look at Chicago Golden State. Chicago getting up, but how did it happen?
The Golden State Warriors were 11-11 entering Friday's contest against the Chicago Bulls. Never been more than a game over 500 has GSW. However, they're 9-1 at home coming into this one. Klay Thompson first going from the outside and then putting the ball on the deck, going inside. He had 26 in the ball game, and here he finds Jordan Poole for 3. 7-point advantage for Golden State. Back down to 3-point game, almost the same exact spot. Poole knocks down another 3. He had 14 in the first. On the other end for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic, nice little lefty flick is good to go. And then Zach LaVine, the 3-ball is pure.
Nice.
3-point game with 3.5 to play in the first half. First, we hear of Steph Curry in the highlight. It's right here in the closing minute of the first half. 3-ball is good plus the foul. He had 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Golden State led by 11 at halftime. Steph secures the rebound. Outlet to Draymond Green for the layup and the foul. Look at the baseball pass.
That's an NFL catch.
Tracking it down. Then the pool party takes full effect. Cutting baseline, gets the reverse.
Oh yeah, let's go.
3, why not?
Let's go.
And then watch this one. Just absurd.
Oh,
The
what?
shot clock winding down from the logo. He had 30 points, 7 of 13 from deep. He led all scorers in this ball game. Chicago down 15 early in the 4th, but Goran Dragic hits a 3. Vucevic on the top of the key, inside the arc. He had 23 and 11 in this one. And Zach LaVine had 21, the 3-ball again, putting it to a 1-point contest with 2.5 to play. Shot clock winding down here.
No way.
Possession. It's
Green.
Draymond Green for 3.
No
To
way.
bail out the Warriors there. They go on to win by 8. Green.
Are you
a
serious
rebound
right
away
now,
from a
bro?
triple-double as the Warriors
No
have now
way.
beaten the Bulls in 11 straight.
Oh my god. Green hits that clutch shot. That's it for the Saturday games. I don't think this highlights for today's. Let's have a look. Oh, there is. Is this today's? Oh yeah. All right, new video for